Я тут это... Я тут ожил. Понемногу. По чуть-чуть. Вроде бы. Так что да. Вчера мы отдыхали с игроками Wild West. Поэтому да. Для френдбоу там переиздание френдбоу делалось и, скорее всего, да, дополнение. Киллмандейс активно занимались проработкой, переработкой френдбоу параллельно с Little Miss Fortune. Привет, Зор! Вот. Так что, да, я знаю, что там что-то должны были делать с френдбоу. Можно, кстати, посмотреть. Что там с ними? Я пока не знаю, во что играть, поэтому название вот такое вот соу-соу. Так что можно пока поболтать, подумать, во что поиграть. Можно во вторую Депонию по порядку пойти, можно еще во что-то поиграть. GeForce, пожалуйста. Во вторую? Вот, есть саундтрек ремастере, да, и есть оригинальная. Я вот не знаю, они выкатили уже ремастеред на френдбоу, или же она все еще вот так? Или это все еще старая версия? Но пометок ремастер я не вижу никаких. Она как была 15-го, так и есть. Здорово, Defire. Да, у меня здесь просто трейлер френдбоу запустился. Чё, как у вас? Помимо свеча, они хотят доработать и допилить какие-то сцены. То есть они хотят дополнить френдбоу. Но я не знаю, на какой основе. Либо как дополнительные DLC, либо они выкатят это как бесплатное обновление. Как-никак, френдбоу уже большая девочка. Она же вышла в 15-м аж году. Чё-то сидишь, хз, что делать скучно. Понимаю. Я весь день сегодня была в режиме амебы. Поднималась разве что с кровати чуть-чуть, поработать или посмотреть, вышла, нет, работа. Но так как работы до 8 вечера не было, я решила это. А чё бы не пойти поиграть? А вот в чё, это уже вопрос. Типа, можно во вторую Депонию, да, без базара. Я, по-моему, ее не поставила, так что надо сейчас ставить. А мне кажется, Steam сейчас перезапускать надо, он завис. Сейчас я перезапущу Steam. У меня вечная с ним проблема. Как у вас Новый год прошел? Делитесь, я пока тут перезапущу Steam, пока вторую Депонию скачаю. Она, конечно, быстро скачается. Я понимаю это, но все равно. Типа, делитесь. Я, как всегда, просто неподготовленный дедушка. Пока приятная музычка и флекси-щекот. А, на него обновления прилетели у меня. Понятно, почему он это тупил. Эх, какие-то вы сегодня у меня грустненькие. Так. А, у меня поставлено. House on Депония. Вторая часть. Это про плавучий рынок. А третья часть это Goodbye Депония. Ну что ж, сейчас запущу. Все-таки у дайдаликов чудесные игры. Упоротые и чудесные. Так, язык интерфейса русский, озвучка английская. Да, и далее попал. Сделаем захват. Громко. Сейчас почему-то музыка у меня на паузу не встала. А! Громко. Чуть более на фоновое. Наверное, чуть ниже общую громкость, а музыку вот так. Ролики тоже подубавлю, потому что иначе громко будет. Все. Ну что ж, Депония 2. Взрывные приключения. Вы готовы, дети? Ай-ай, Кэптен. Или нет? Или да? Или у меня стрим упал? А, нет, вроде нет. Погнали. Погнали в Депонию. Новая игра. Выберите слайдом. О!
Huh? What's this all about? Isn't that Ms. Hinkle's junk press?
No, that's the junk press from my trawler. You need to help me fix it.
Yeah, but it looks exactly like Ms. Hinkle's junk press from the tutorial in part 1.
So what?
Почему
Who's
мисс?
going to notice? Those who played part 1 don't even need a tutorial.
Yeah, but I bet they're gonna play it through anyway, because they just can't get enough of me. Count me out. I'm definitely not gonna suffer through this whole tutorial thing again. I mean, it was stupid enough the first time around.
Ah, come on. A little repetition can't hurt.
Then how do you explain this blister? That is where I burned myself when I repeatedly put my hand on a hot stove.
You never learn, do you?
Au contraire, I have a nearly photographic memory.
Do
меня
you
почти
now?
фотографическая
So, do you
память.
remember how to use the interface in order to talk to someone?
Yes, of course.
Go ahead. Talk to me.
Давай,
Just point the
поговори со
cursor at
мной.
me and left click as soon as the speech balloon icon appears.
No prompting. Talk to Bozo.
You don't have to say that
Поговорить с
aloud.
Бозо.
Hey, who's talking to you?
Hello there. You clicked on me.
Ты щелкнул
Yeah, and I
по
regret it
мне.
already. But you see, there's nothing left here that you could teach me. You don't even know, how to look at an object.
But I already know that.
I see. And how?
I point at it with my mouse cursor and right-click when the eye icon appears.
Nonsense. That's not an eye. It's a ping pong ball.
Глаз,
With
это
a pupil?
пинг-понга.
Yeah, it's loaded.
Со зрачком.
Why would they use a loaded ping pong ball as an icon for the action examine?
I'm about to demonstrate that using the small object lying on the ground over there by pointing the cursor at it and right-clicking as soon as the ping pong ball appears.
I'm holding my breath.
What's that?
It's the reactor lead head.
But it was a cathode plunger in the last game.
It's the lead head, believe me. You need it to repair the press.
And how exactly am I going to do that if I can't even pick the thing up?
Sure you can pick it up. Just point at it with the mouse to make the hand icon appear. Then left-click to pick it up.
Oh no, this has to be easier.
А должен быть способ попроще.
Eggs.
I knew.
Here you can view all the stuff you're lugging around. You remember how to do that, don't you?
Hey, there it is.
Exactly. Now, this is your inventory.
I knew that.
Here you can view all the stuff you're lugging around. You remember how to do that, don't you?
Да, помнишь. Опа.
Look here, Bozo. I fixed the part.
I won't believe
Yeah, you
that
put
until I
you-
see it in operation.
I know. My handyman skills are really incredible. It fits.
Next, you need to...
Hey, you don't have to spoon feed me. I'll manage the rest.
Whatever.
О, господи, опять на те же грабли.
When you're ready, you need to...
Hold your horses, will ya? It's just a button. I think I can manage without your help.
Rufus, don't! You're standing right under the...
Don't panic.
Без
You don't
паники.
think I'd fall for the same feeble gag twice. So,
Спасибо
what was
за
that again? I
две
pushed this
соточки.
button here.
Нажму на кнопку,
and
а
then-
затем пресс упадет на тебя.
Didn't look all that feeble to me.
They came out of nowhere. With their cruisers, plasma weapons, and mechanical beards. Organized.
Органонцы.
They took our village by force. They left nothing behind but tears and devastation. They were looking for gold. And Elysium, the girl that fell from the sky. And only one person was prepared to save her. He woke her up, contacted her fiancé, and took her to the lower Ascension station, only to learn the shocking truth once he got there. Cletus, Gold's fiancé, wasn't acting out of love. He had an agreement with Ulysses, the mysterious leader of the Orgonaut, and Argus, his right hand. They needed the Ascension codes, hidden away in Gold's brain implant, and they wanted to erase her memory. They wanted to make sure no Elysian would ever know that our world is inhabited. For their goal was terrible beyond imagination. They wanted to blow up our world.
Это я понимаю сцена.
But they had failed to reckon with the one. He swapped the cartridges.
Он подменил картриджи.
And he restored Gold's memory so that she could bear the truth to Elysium. The name of this one man, this selfless hero, was Rufus.
Какая сцена. И имя ему было.
That wasn't the whole story, was it?
That was the first part. I think it's going to be a trilogy.
Sounds a bit unbelievable.
Yeah, unbelievably cool.
But if it really all happened like that, shouldn't I be on my way to Elysium with Cletus? So what are you doing here? Where is Cletus? Why am I unable to remember any of this? And forgive me for asking, but why is there a burning saw blade stuck in the side of the ship?
Oh, that. Oh, well, I was about to get to that part. So listen up. Da 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 dun dun dun.
О, любимый хор.
You're being pathetic again about accurate bacteria in the fridge. It's getting boring, but packing bags due to dirty socks I threw to lampshades, rim borders on Anadon's gone. Didn't I explicate it? Are you still not persuaded? There's grass growing on your tympanic membrane. Remember Deponia, self-sacrifices, and oh gosh, not to start all over again. Huzzah all over again.
Trash. Trash.
Сейчас вот так сделаю, чтобы не мешало.
And more trash.
И снова хлам.
Isn't it adorable?
Ну, красота.
Yeah, sure. Hard to imagine I ever wanted to leave here.
Ah, Rufus. This is the lad I was telling you about.
What? Him? From what you told me, I had imagined a smart young man, not a filthy bum.
There's more to him than meets the eye. When I first met him, Rufus was still a... How shall I put this?
Just say it. I was a self-indulgent slob, but I'm steadily improving.
That's right. Right now, for example, he is helping Bozo to get the trawler shipshape.
So I am. I was going to ask you whether I can borrow your hammer.
No problem. You can take it from my toolbox over there.
Thanks, Doc. You're the best.
I still don't know, really. Something just doesn't seem right about that boy.
But Grandma Utz, Whatever are you talking about?
И тебя, Василий, с Новым годом. Извините, я... Получено достижение. Хуза, все снова началось. Я думала 31-го запустить стрим, но что-то мы так это... Заболтались с ребятками с Wild West, потом отдохнули так хорошо. Без подробностей, но было весело. Мы танцевали в Just Dance. Ничего могу сказать. Тур. Опять музыки нет. Почему в некоторых локациях здесь нет музыки? Топ-топ-топ. Оба.
Aren't you worried he might steal something?
Не боишься?
I
что
trust him
нибудь?
completely.
Я полностью ему доверяю.
Didn't you tell me that he suffers from an exaggerated opinion of himself?
Those days are over. Rufus has learned a lot. He is much more careful than before.
Rufus seems like a brutal thug to me.
Rufus? Brutal? Never.
I just hope he doesn't turn my whole house upside down.
He's just getting a hammer. How much damage could he possibly do?
Что он может натворить?
Did he even wash his hands?
Of course he did. Rufus is very clean.
That's good. I have a very limited supply of water. All I'm saying is that he seems very clumsy.
Your fears are completely groundless. Rufus has become very careful since his last adventure.
Руфус был очень осторожен в последнем приключении.
And if he has to use the toilet, then he can do that on the trawler.
Of course, Grandma.
It's just that I have hardly any water left.
He's just getting a hammer.
И как мне это теперь потушить? Ну, надо прям сейчас, наверное, потушить. Это не работает. Огонь. Может, попробовать тряпкой затушить?
Will you promise me that he won't try to knock me out with a blunt instrument to steal my things?
Not Rufus. When I met him, he may have been a bit crude and sometimes even disrespectful. But at heart, he's a very good boy.
Ну, он очень добрый мальчик. Боже.
If that's all true, then he must have turned himself around 180 degrees.
That's how it is. As if someone installed a power inverter in him.
And he shouldn't give John Thomas too much to drink under any circumstances.
Well, if that's all you're worried about,
Something like that can kill a little bird.
Rufus isn't going to drown your bird by accident.
He would ask before he used my water supply, wouldn't he?
Absolutely.
Good, good. I have to get by on what I have until the end of the month.
You almost have me convinced, but
Ah,
there
ну ты меня
is
почти
one
убедил.
thing that still worries me. He had better not clog my garbage disposal. The blades are so sharp. Things are always getting caught in there.
Oh, Grandma, you worry about the silliest things.
If you promise me that he will be careful, then everything is all right. Just as long as nothing happens to my John Thomas.
Promise.
Then I should apologize. I suppose your Rufus really must have improved.
О, боже. Бедный Джон Томас.
Well, what do you know? Here it is.
Have you found it at last?
потушить?
Yeah, sure.
It certainly took you long enough. I hope you didn't leave a mess.
Me? No way. But enough chit-chat. Bozo's waiting.
Just relax, Rufus. It's not like anything's on fire.
Тебе же не на пожар
Yeah,
бежать.
exactly.
Точно. А
Exactly.
от пожара.
By the way, what's that funky smell? Rufus, have you gone completely off the deep end? You almost set Grandma Utz's heart on fire.
All for a good cause.
You committing suicide?
No, I'm traveling to Elysium.
But Rufus, we've been through all that. I thought you would finally become reasonable.
Become reasonable? I am reasonable. And that's exactly why my plan is gonna work this time.
What plan are you talking about?
Well, what does it look like?
It looks like a madman's attempt to refute the principle of action and reaction.
Close enough.
Goodness gracious me.
As soon as I step on these bellows, the cork will hit the 3 targets one by one. In a spectacular chain reaction, this will cause the rockets to be lit and the safety rope to be cut. I have calculated everything. Just watch and learn. Oh, and keep away from the falling blade if you want to hold on to your fingers.
Если не хочешь остаться без пальцев. Ну что, погнали.
Take
Давай,
a good
Rufus.
look.
Rufus, no!
Бум. Бум. Бум.
Doc. Uh-oh. Doc, that's not a good place for a nap. The Bunsen burner could boil away the water in the vase any minute. And when the scales pan goes up, it will trigger the guillotine. The fuse is already lit. Doc, are you listening? Wake up! Oh, what a bummer. Save Doc or go to Elysium. Save Doc or go to Elysium. Darn it. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do?
Спаси Дока, блин.
Nope, my breath isn't enough to blow the gas into. Too bad. That would be a cool party trick. I think I can reach it. Oh, not quite. Must be because of the wind. The gas from the bottle is being blown toward the flames. Unfortunately, it isn't enough to light the gas. Too bad. That would be a cool party trick.
Гильотина, голова Дока.
And
Ручка
whoop,
сковороды. И опа.
woof, perfect body control, as always.
Так, и что мы этим будем резать?
I could hit that with a well-aimed toss, but that would just trigger the guillotine. And somehow, I doubt that Doc would still be in the mood for thunderous applause. Very clever. I'll simply solve the problem through a process of elimination. Doc will be proud of me if he isn't decapitated in the next few seconds. Very clever. I'll simply solve. Doc will be proud of if he isn't decapitated.
гильотиной, то она упадет, если это перерезать. Туру-ту-ту-ту. Сковороды нет.
Maybe I can scratch a little black powder out of there. That shouldn't affect the flight characteristics of the saw blade, should it? That tickles. With the right momentum, I could catapult the black powder into the air intake of the bellows. Easy and totally realistic. If the black powder reaches the flames, it could ignite the gas. And then, there's bound to be an interesting chain reaction whose outcome is very difficult to predict. What am I waiting for? Oh, it worked!
Ой,
I
бедный
saved Doc!
А, он спас.
Whoa!
Полетел.
Rufus! Rufus!
Huh? What?
You haven't answered my question. How did you get here? I just don't understand.
That's because there is nothing to understand. The whole story is nothing but one big filthy lie. Almost as filthy as Rufus, but not quite.
Cletus?
Of course it's Cletus. Why would that surprise you? I am not the one who barged in here uninvited. I have come to save my planet. Well done, moron. Goal and I had reached an agreement. I was trying to keep the existence of the Deponians a secret from the Council of Elders so that Deponia could be exploded, but Goal convinced me to tell the truth. We were just about to save Deponia. The escape pod was taking us to Elysium. Now, it's useless. We're not going to make it to Elysium, and the Council of Elders will never learn about the Deponians. Bravo, Rufus. That was a stroke of genius. Don't listen to him, Goal. He's lying through his teeth.
I don't know. His version does sound pretty convincing.
Now, remember, he's lied to you before. The Goal that I know would never have let him get away with it. That's because you only know one part of Goal, the part that is naive and idealistic. The Goal that I know is a fighter who will stand up for what she believes in. But there is a third part as well. And that part sides with me. Isn't that true, Goal? There is no third part. You tell him, Goal.
I just don't know. I can't remember a thing.
Of course you can't. Thanks to this Fleabag's brilliant intervention, your brain implant has been damaged. It's a habit of his. I'll fix it. Don't worry. You still don't get it, do you? We have no use for you here. If you really want to help Goal, then jump. We're directly over the ocean. With a little luck, you may even survive the fall. No! No, this isn't right! Oh, come on. Do what is best for Goal. I'm what's best for Goal! No! Don't! Ha! Nothing. Why? I wonder if... Uh-oh! No! Goal! You idiot! Goal! No! You blasted idiot!
Cletus, help me!
Hang on! Don't panic! I'll come and get you! Somehow! Do you finally realize the damage you're doing?
Cletus!
Don't panic! I'll get you! Why don't I do everyone a favor and kill you right here? I'm coming, Goal! Hang in there! Where do you think you're going? I'm on my way!
Watch out! The rope's going to break at any moment!
What are you doing? Did you really think you could get away like that? Say bye-bye, Rufus. Cletus, no!
Cletus!
Oh dear, what have I done?
I still can't believe he really did that.
No need to worry, really. He's just like a wombat. He often falls, but he always lands on
All the others.
Merci.
I know.
Всех
What
остальных
is
я
that
знаю.
noise?
What the?
Goal?
Don't be silly. If that were gold, the next we could expect...
То следующим будет... Бам!
Rufus?
Rufus.
Руфус.
Ouch.
Ой. Какая вступительная часть.
Everything's ready for detonation, Bailiff. Acknowledged, Chief Blaster. Anything else? Are there no new instructions? We could start the countdown now. I appreciate your eagerness, but this is not a training maneuver. This is about destroying the zone around the Rust Red Sea before we blow up the entire planet. I see, Bailiff. Stop interrupting me. I know very well what is at stake here. Do you think I wasn't aware of all the implications? It is true. Inspector Cletus has not yet reached Elysium. We can only guess what kept him. But as long as there is still hope that he will complete his task, we need not worry. Until then, I don't want to hear about any countdowns. Do you understand? Yes, I do, Bailiff. Cletus is going to succeed. He will convince the Council of Elders that there is no sentient life on Deponia. And, if he should fail, then we shall see to it that the planet is indeed uninhabited. Dismissed. I have too many worries of my own to deal with your moral misgivings, so get out! Out, I say! Yes, sir.
Да, сэр.
Where the devil is Cletus?
Бам! Вот куда.
Only the most epic tales feature cool depictions of saw blades crushed into cable boat walls. The attempt, though a blunt stunt, affected goals and planned, but surely can't be blamed on Rufus at all. Reckoning up the sum, the best was yet to come. For the end of part one seemed a little too coarse, and to amend we'll send him to attend a second chance for a decent happy ending. A grand fling with dancing and booze and so forth.
Huzzah with booze and so forth.
Доброе утро, Руфус.
I think I ought to
Aye.
fire my chiropractor. Doc? Huh.
Doc?
We seem to have docked. But where is everybody? Huh. A note from Bozo, that old pirate. Good morning, lazy bones. Doc took Gold to his office. Huh. Finally someone who uses his brain. She wasn't feeling all that well. Yada, yada, yada. Blood from her ears. Blah, blah, blah. You can find me in the tavern. Tavern? Now that sounds promising. Huh, there's something else. Don't forget to go and see Doc. He needs your help. Why can't they ever manage without me?
Потому что ты главный герой игры. Хоза с танцами и бухлом. Чё?
I would love to claim that I don't rummage around in trash, but who am I kidding? After all, this is Deponia.
В конце концов, это же Депония.
Slimy. Oh, that is
Склизкая.
disgusting. No, I've had it. I simply do not belong here. Wait! What's this? Hey, that's my old anchovy bait. It's still good.
Она все еще живая. Наживка из анчоуса. У него вся семья бородатенькая. Ничего такого. Я тут особо больше...
I can't leave here, not without goal.
Зачем мне пульт? Нельзя бросать гол. Окей, пошли. Куза с танцами и бухлом.
Ah, nothing beats a fresh breeze from the sea. The smell of freedom and adventure. And tar and toxic chemicals. And Tony's mother?
Мама Тони?
You're scaring the fish.
Rotten fish. Close enough. But this native presents a welcome opportunity to make use of my cosmopolitan tactfulness and my linguistic skills. Me, Rufus. Where I find
Rufus.
lab belong to Doc.
Где
Are you
здесь
talking to
бухло?
me, ape man? We've put maps up for people like you.
Ah, you mean heroes passing through?
I mean people we prefer not to talk to.
Hey, just so you know it, I have an excellent sense of direction. I don't need your stinking maps.
So what you looking at it for?
I'm not looking. I'm just shooting it a contemptuous glance. Doc's office is in the industrial park. But where's the tavern? Ah, well, who cares? I guess I'll go see Doc first then.
О, тут наконец-то появились эти районы. Типа здесь можно перемещаться.
I can look around the town later. First, I have to help Doc get Goal back into shape. Can't have the old coot grabbing all the credit for himself.
А, то есть нам обязательно туда. Идти тут дырочек в трубе. Ящик с подушкой безопасности.
According to the delivery note, the crate contains a replacement airbag for the canal gondolas.
Пока неизвестно, что там. Тут просто наверх.
So much wonderful potential for a festive, all-consuming fire. What an ugly nest. It must belong to an extremely ugly bird.
Мне кажется, там не птица живет. Ля! Утконос! Утконос! Привет! Привет, малыш! Какая-то прелесть! Яйцо в трубе.
I never touch stuff that some stranger has already had in their rear end.
Я никогда не трогаю то, что было в чужой заднице. Окей. Это похоже типа на Дока. Скорее всего, это его. Так, ща. Секунду, посмотрю. Там в Дискорде. Так, окей, это понял. Это тоже понял, все. Там ничего такого сверхважного, интересного. Ручка. Возьмем. Изолента. Возьмем. Пригодится. Берем все, что плохо лежит. Мне иногда кажется, что у Руфуса клептомания. Ну, собака. Палка.
What a cute little doggy you are.
I beg your pardon? My
Прошу
name is
прощения.
Cleverbite. I'm an autonomous, cybernetically highly developed service unit, programmed to perform complex security tasks.
Cleverbite. Oh, such an amusing name for a robo-dog.
I will not suffer such indignities.
Попроси
Through the
меня не
neuronal connection
оскорблять.
of computer circuits with organic cerebral matter, I am capable of processing more than 3,000 floating point operations per second.
Can you sit up and beg?
Perhaps not, but I could sit up and grab something until you beg me to let go.
You know, you've got quite an attitude for a cyber whatever mongrel, but I'm pretty sure that your bark is worse than your bite.
Do you hear me barking then?
I don't know. All I can hear is
Nerdy ramblings,
I'll ask Doc to make you a cyber muzzle.
To do that, you would need to get past me, right?
I'm not going to allow some stupid mutt to block my path.
Actually, I'm a superior cybernetic.
Superior.
Let me show you who is superior here. Down.
I am not sure I have comprehended your intention.
That's because you're only a silly dog.
It might help if you could talk in complete sentences.
Down, boy.
Bravo. With a little more effort, you might indeed be capable of forming an entire sentence.
Ha! Piece of cake. I hereby demand that you perform the act of down.
Good boy. But I'm still not sure what you're really trying to tell me.
Well, down, down, see? Like this.
This guy cracks me up.
Let me through. I have to see Doc.
Oh, but I can't do that. If I let you through, my designation as a watchdog would be completely compromised.
And if you don't, you'll be completely compressed. I think you're forgetting who's the superior species here.
Then why don't you simply show me?
Will you please let me in?
Please let me
That sounds better already. But I didn't quite get the third word you said.
Please,
Talk directly into the audio interface.
if you insist. Please, 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 please!
Stop it! Oh, please, stop! You're overloading my circuits!
Who's a good robot dog?
I need to think about that one. Your mother, perhaps?
What? Oh, you rotten! Stupid mutt!
What? You're giving up already? How disappointing.
Как печально. Он чувствует свое превосходство. У меня есть палка.
Hey, look what I've got! And now, be a good dog and fetch the stick. What's wrong? Fetch the stick! Or are you too stupid?
Yes, exactly. That's it.
Fetch that stick.
No.
You go fetch that stick now. Attaboy!
If you're so fond of that stick, why don't you go get it yourself? And if you're a good boy, I might even let you pass.
Go on. I just threw a stick, and you are a dog. So, what do dogs do in a case like this?
I wait for you to make an even bigger fool of yourself?
No, wrong. You fetch the stick. Or are you too stupid? Wait. I'll show you how it's done.
Oh, boy. You didn't really just do that, did you? I can't take it anymore.
Black would be better, with flames glued to the side up front. And maybe a dragon with a battle axe. Hey, look what I've... And now, be a good dog and fetch the stick. What's wrong? Fetch this thing! Or are you too...
Yes, that's it.
Fetch... Ugh. Will you let me pass now?
I'm afraid I can't. I am programmed to stay in front of this door.
Will you let me pass?
I'm afraid I am
Stupid!
What? How dis...
Wait, but pay better...
Oh boy! Oh boy, oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy, oh boy!
All this idea...
Я вот не знаю. Тут, наверное, надо что-то еще с этой палкой сделать, но его уже хорошенечко так коротит.
I can look around the town later. First, can't have the...
Гнездо, печь. Наверное, надо все еще продолжать с палкой играться. Может, того прям штырит от этого.
Hey, look what I... And now, What's wrong? Fetch this... Or are you too...
Yes, that's it.
Oh, come on.
All right. Please forgive me for yanking your chain.
So will you fetch it now?
I'm afraid I can't. I am programmed to stay in front of this door. But if you fetch it for me...
Wait. I'll show you how it's done. But pay better attention.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy.
Нет. Чего-то не хватает, и нас отсюда не выпускает с этой локации. То есть нам нужно доделать что-то здесь.
We'll see if he's still laughing when I shut his tin trap for him. Hey, look what I've got! We'll see if he's... Hey, look...
У меня есть краска.
Black would be better. With flame. And maybe a...
То есть у меня есть только палка, которую можно бросить. А если я ее брошу и уйду? Может, она подойдет?
What's wrong? Or are you too...
Yes, that's it.
Oh, come on.
All right. Please forgive...
So will you fetch...
I'm afraid I am but if...
Нет, палка все еще лежит здесь. Чего-то не хватает.
I'll show him who the superior species is around here. It's still good. Even more potential for even more dramatic turns. Will you let me pass?
I'm afraid I can't. I am programmed to stay...
Stupid!
What? How disappointing.
Wait, but pay...
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. And what now?
What do you think? I have to get to dock.
Not a chance. I can't let anyone past.
Oh, you can let me. I'm accredited.
You don't mean accredited, do you? I would know about that.
I don't care what you know or don't know. I'm not going to let some wind-up flea circus get in my way. And I'm certainly not going to let you correct me. No way.
Far be it from me to correct you, sir. Unless, of course, you consider a bitten calf a correction.
Huh? What do you mean?
Oh, okay. I'll put this so that even you understand it.
Oh, why didn't you say so? There's a guard dog. Here's a stick. This task under-challenges my combination skills. I'll just trash the stupid mutt. Will you let me pass?
I'm afraid I am programmed to stay in...
Stupid
What? How dis...
Maybe the fixture's loose.
DiCapo! DiCapo!
Exactly. That barking trash can may think he can shock me, but I'll show him what a shock... when the shock... I mean, what the shock... Oh, whatever. Some ingenious pun with shock. Shock. Because of the electric shock and so on. Oh, come on, Rufus. You don't need a punchline to be brilliant. Now he's in for a nasty shock. Hey, what's wrong? Are you giving up?
Yes, you were right. This stick business is just too much for me.
You stupid muddy cur. Here, like this. You put the stick in your mouth.
Oh boy, I can't take it anymore. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, 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 oh boy.
Скопытился. У него мозг перегорел. Так. Что тут есть?
Does it have juice?
Есть суп.
What is going on out there? Stop playing around with the equipment and come in.
Not necessary. I've got all the time I need. Not necessary.
Окей. Док? Здорово, Док.
Hey, Doc.
Rufus. At last. Goal really almost bought it this time.
But, as I can see, you have everything under control. I'll, go look for Bozo then. He mentioned a tavern.
Her implant has been badly damaged. I need to operate right away. There is only one problem. The data cartridge is not going to survive the procedure.
I take it that's a bad thing?
Well, yes. Her entire mind is stored on the thing. Her memory, her character.
The Ascension codes?
I can save the data, but I need a bunch of empty cartridges.
And these cartridges are hard to obtain?
Not really. This is the floating black market, after all. There's nothing you can't get here. And brain implants are currently all the rage. I installed another one just the other day. You will find the cartridges in the gadget shop.
What? Why me?
Because I need to get ready for the surgery.
And I need to familiarize myself with the local circumstances. Bozo said something about a tavern?
Rufus.
All right. So I get those cartridges in the gadget shop?
It's right by the harbor, outside the city gate. Just have them charged to my account. But make very sure that you get the good cartridges. The cheap ones are bound to cause problems.
Well, it's your money.
Это твои деньги, мне-то что? Морозильник не замерзший.
Chew first.
That was a reminder that you are not to poke around in my things.
Okay, reminder heard and ignored.
Rufus?
It's okay.
Дай хотя бы отвертку, блин. Она всегда пригодится. Бедная Боу. Мне ее жалко.
Hey, you.
Who? Me?
No, we're talking to the three-headed platypus behind you.
We've been watching you.
We know what you're planning.
Oh, yeah? Seems like you know more than I do.
News spreads fast in the floating black market. You've got something very valuable there.
It mustn't fall into the wrong hands.
And your hands would be the right ones?
Let's just say we're friends.
We're the good guys.
We fight against oppression by the Organon.
Death to the Organon.
The Organon is planning something.
Something unspeakable.
So unspeakable that we cannot talk about it.
We've got to go.
We've already said too much.
But we'll be back.
And then we'll get what is rightfully ours.
Do not talk about this to anybody.
Keep your back to the wall.
And do not forget who your true friends are.
Death to the Organon.
Death to the Organon.
What was that all about?
Вот здесь должен быть...
And who have we here? Well, if it isn't the newcomer that everyone's talking about.
They're talking about me. High time, too. All those stories of my heroic deeds are actually quite understated.
We're not interested in fairy tales. You've got something that we want.
Huh. Tough. Good looks is something you're born with.
We are talking about the secret ascension codes.
The ascension codes? Over my dead body. Wait, let me rephrase that. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Ow! Ow! Oh! Ouch! Ow! Ow! Oh! Ouch! Oh! Oh! Ow!
Ow!
Oof!
Ow!
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 He hasn't got the money.
I guess he isn't as stupid as he looks.
So what do we do now?
We'd better report this to Donna.
Oh! Oh!
О, боже.
Lots of friendly people here. Maybe I should tone it down a bit.
Похоже на магазин электроники.
Welcome to Gilligan's Gadget Garden. You are being served by Shapomat 2000. How may I help you?
Yeah, Doc sent me to get a set of cartridges.
Of course, we currently offer 2 different brands. The first is Platinum Proof Professional. They are somewhat more expensive but of better quality. There is a cheaper kind as well. Cowboy Dodo's Jolly All-Purpose Cartridges. Their quality may not be top of the line, but they come with a free colorful lollipop.
A lollipop?
So which brand do you prefer?
And those are really the good cartridges?
Of course. Remember, Goal's mind is at stake here.
All right. Here goes nothing.
Ой, Руфус.
Hmm? Oh. Did it work?
I'm not sure. Something's not right.
Rufus? I might have known.
Я так и думала.
Why does the same question pop up in my mind every time I set eyes on you?
Who's that good-looking guy in the snappy overcoat?
Where am I?
Because the aura of my magnetism is befuddling your sense of orientation.
Seriously, where did you drag me off to this time? And what is that awful smell?
This is the floating black market. You're safe here.
Safe. Rufus, I was on my way to Elysium.
Well, yes, you were, but with the wrong guy.
Cletus wanted to help me.
And you trust that lying slime bag?
Guess who I am more likely to trust? My fiancé or his cheap imitation?
Hey, what's up with you?
What's up? I wake up only to find myself in some stinking torture chamber. That's what's up with me. I'm already itching all over just because I'm forced to breathe this foul, polluted air. I'm about to be sick. I need to get out of here.
Она прям бука? Она прям бука?
She seems to be pretty mad.
Not really. I just have a certain effect on explosive women.
What, lighting the fuse?
Yeah, very funny. But she actually did seem a little volatile. Are you sure you didn't mess her up somehow?
I think I might be able to explain this. Some information wasn't written to the cartridge, almost as if we had used the cheap ones.
Not as cheap as your excuses.
Her mind appears to have been split 3 ways.
So, the woman who just stomped out of the lab is only a part of Goal?
And not the most agreeable part, I hope.
Come on, Doc. I thought you were an expert.
It is nothing that I can't fix, but for that I need all 3 cartridges, including the one that is currently inserted in her implant. Also, I cannot operate without the consent of the patient. Therefore, all 3 parts of Goal must cooperate before I can go ahead with the surgery.
Oh yeah, judging from her mood, she'll be positively enthusiastic about you flipping open her skull again.
Agreed. Maybe you had better start with a different part of her character.
Huh?
Take the 2 cartridges that are still in the output hopper. And this
И
thing.
вот это.
What is it? A remote control?
Not quite. See that compartment in the back? Just insert one of the other cartridges and press the button when you're close to Goal.
That's what I said, a remote.
It's more complicated than that. Data's written to a buffer and...
And I can zap back and forth between 2 characters.
No. Yes.
Да.
Something like that, but
Just like a remote.
just like a remote.
Cool. I wish I'd had one of these for Tony.
Hurry up, Rufus. The longer the fragments of her character get used to their independence, the more difficult it will become to talk them into having that surgery done. Go find Goal and persuade her. All 3 parts of her. I will prepare everything else here in the meantime.
All right, here we go.
Ачивка «Леденец» или «Любовь». Есть все районы, но этих пока мы не знаем. То есть нам нужно пойти. Идти тут народу. Это центр. К аптекарю. Непонятно куда. Вордока. Давай к аптекарю. Здорово, мужик.
Somebody should tell them that polka dots are totally out. Yoo-hoo!
What? Where?
So, what do you sell here?
What does it look like?
Well,
No, seriously, what does it look like? I'm blind, you know.
I see mostly mind-altering substances, illegal drugs, and questionable medications.
Oh, good. That's all right then. This is my drugstore, apparently. How may I help you?
I would like to buy something.
That's good. That's very good. What will it be?
I would like a +5 healing potion.
Sorry. All sold out. But I have some antidotes on sale.
Nah, never mind. I'll save my money then. What's in that bottle back there?
Undiluted ethanol with antifreeze? Tastes all right, really. I used to drink that a lot until I was eventually no longer able to find the bottle.
Have you got any sedatives?
Yes, but you need a prescription.
I've got a prescription right here.
That's not a prescription. That's a button you tore from your coat.
Are you quite sure about that?
Listen, I may be blind, but I'm not dumb.
Well, maybe you should get a second opinion. Are you giving away anything for free?
Not really. The only thing I could offer you is a sample of this new plant. It contains various mind-altering substances that have never been tested on humans. Incredibly dangerous. Absolutely illegal. And the possible side effects are both unpredictable and unspeakable.
But it's free.
Yes, but...
In that case, can I have it?
Not so fast. You can only have the Cucumis agnito in exchange for a free coupon.
What?
Cucumis agnito, the cucumber of revelation. The active ingredient is in its juice. Unfortunately, the shell is very hard.
Hard shell, dangerous content, unpredictable side effects? Oh, just like me. Nothing I need right now.
You get what you deserve.
I'm new here. Are there any sites you would recommend?
Very funny. I'm blind. Just in case you hadn't noticed.
Hey, nobody's perfect. Nobody but me! You're blind? How come?
Let's put it like this. I should have read the directions for use while I still could.
From here, you know, you've got a great view of the marketplace.
Oh, that explains a lot of the noises I've been hearing lately.
What do you hear then? Any news or exciting rumors?
Sorry to disappoint you, but that rhythmic background music drowns out everything. Except for occasional cheering coming from the arena.
Have you been to Bellevue recently?
Very funny.
I'd noticed that music too.
I wish it were possible to switch it off somehow. Too bad I've run out of earworm repellent.
Wait a minute. What is that? What's up with that arena?
I've been wondering about that myself. All I know is that it's a cauldron-shaped pit in the center of the marketplace. Some kind of sporting competition is held there, involving platypuses, I think, and water.
Water?
Yes. Luckily, they've now built a railing around the arena.
Boo boo boo! Peekaboo!
Get lost!
See you later.
Not if I see you.
Скоро увидимся. Да.
Expired tranquilizers. Better than nothing.
Просроченные транквилизаторы лучше, чем ничего. Зачем-то мне нужны вот эти трубы. Ладно. Зеленый идет к аптеке, желтый идет куда-то сюда. Значит, красный, по идее, идет туда.
Roo, refuse. Roo, refuse. Roo, refuse. Super, super diffuse. Hey, you can say what you like about those black market bums, but they have good taste in music.
Дверь, ящик. Я могу залезть в ящик.
That isn't the secret knock.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't. The secret knock goes...
You fool. Now you've given it away. Let me in.
First, the knock.
All right. Now can I come in?
No, wait, I got that wrong. That was the old knock.
What? But...
I know, it's a shame we changed it. The old one was much easier to remember. Nevertheless, we're using the new knock now.
And how does it go?
It's a secret.
Oh, darn it.
Можно будет потом послушать, если отправить кого-то из этой секретной.
Oh, sole mio.
I don't see a switch. No matter. With a little technical know-how, it shouldn't be a problem. Turn off! This isn't a trash-burning engine.
О, суммио. О!
Hey, hold still! Oh, darn it. Oh, it seems to have some sort of motion sensor.
Кто такой?
May I bother you?
Not really.
Then I'll have to do it without your consent. Didn't we meet in front of Doc's workshop?
You must be mistaken.
No. You and your beefy chum, you were gonna take something from me. What was it you were yelling? Death to the Organon?
Death to the Organon! I mean, death to the Organon! Whoever would say such a thing? Not that it isn't a good slogan. I mean, someone must have put a lot of thought into that.
Why are you sitting here on your lonesome?
I'm waiting for a worthy opponent to play rock, paper, scissors.
Why do you think you might find one here?
Because people around here tend to give you the finger.
That makes sense. So you're a professional rock, paper, scissors player?
Yeah, I'm an expert, a professional gamer, a prestidigitator. Scissors is my forte. I've been training it for years and I can do it in my sleep. But my rock really rocks too. Once in a while, I'm still a bit hesitant to make full use of my paper. But my coach says that I can compensate for this weakness through speed and stamina.
I want to play.
Why not? But I need to see your fingers first. Did you bring them?
Well, the last time I looked, they were at the lower end of my arm. Let me have a look. Yep, here they are.
Nice try, buddy.
Why? What's wrong with them?
Those aren't official tournament fingers. They might be loaded. Come back when you have an official tournament hand.
Натренировать пальцы
I'll be off
еще?
then.
See you around.
Excuse me?
What do you want?
I think an apology would be in order.
What for?
Like, for attacking me in the street?
Listen up, kiddo. I'm a member of unorganized crime.
And how does that give you the right to assault innocent passers-by in broad daylight?
That's the way we roll.
Ну, типа того.
Cool.
Господи, круто.
So, unorganized crime. What is it exactly?
We're just like a criminal organization without the organized bits.
Could I join you, maybe? I'm incredibly unorganized.
Don't be ridiculous. What could you possibly have to offer?
I'm a gifted tinkerer.
Really? So what do you tinker?
Power inverters, escape machines, a life of order and contentment.
That's kid stuff. You're simply not reckless enough for an unorganized criminal.
I'm very resilient. I can fall from a tower 2 miles high into a pile of syringes without taking any damage.
Remarkable. And can you juggle balls on your nose?
Oh, really? I'm a daring adventurer, not a circus ocelot.
That's kid stuff. You're simply not reckless enough for an unorganized criminal.
I am so incredibly cool.
Just how cool?
I'm so, like, laid back that the back of my head, like, is almost touching the ground. Yeah.
That's kid stuff. You're simply not reckless enough for an unorganized criminal.
And I'm a good listener.
You are? That sounds interesting.
They call me the Ear.
You know, there's this story that I've always wanted to...
Eagle Ear, master of sound waves.
But my story...
Listening his opponents into the dust.
Forget it.
What? Did he say something? I certainly am reckless enough.
No, you're not.
But how can I prove to you that I'm reckless enough?
You'd have to do something truly reckless, like shave Donna's cat, for instance.
If that's all.
That wasn't a serious suggestion. Nobody in his right mind would ever do something that reckless.
Hey, I'm not nobody in his right... Don't try to stop me. I'll soon be part of... So, what does the Organon think of your organization?
This is the floating black market, kiddo. We don't care what the Organon thinks.
So, what about that Organon official right behind you?
What? Very funny.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Say, where's your pal?
Wink? He's got in our secret hideout, even though he's not really qualified. Blind as a bat in his right eye. And the right eye is the important one, after all.
Huh? Who says that?
My mama. Why?
Do you also like to play rock, paper, scissors?
Sure. Unfortunately, I left my tournament fingers in the hideout today.
Турнирные пальцы.
I'll get back to you.
Whatever.
Hello, bozo, old pirate.
We've been through this, Rufus. I am not a pirate.
Я не
I'm
пират.
only a junk dealer with my own trawler.
Yeah, right. And the parrot on your shoulder is only perching there by chance.
I don't have a parrot, Rufus. I've never had one.
Is that so? Then who did I feed those earthworms to whenever you were asleep?
You're a rare bird yourself.
An eagle.
Say, Rufus, was there anything in particular you wanted to talk to me about?
Certainly.
Then what are you waiting for?
The multiple choice box.
Wait a minute. Worms?
Shh. Here it comes now.
Погоди. Червями?
Oh, don't tell me I slept through the entire passage.
Like a platypus. Only you mumbled in your sleep.
I was dreaming of my next big adventure.
Would that have anything to do with ballet, sweet cheeks?
Something went wrong with the surgery.
You think so? She looks healthy to me.
Well, physically, she's in great shape. Like this. Boom, chaka chaka, boom, yeah! But mentally, it's more like... Cuckoo! Understand?
Certain people have mental problems. Yes, I understand that.
Her mind has been split into 3 parts. Now, I have to persuade all 3 of them to come back to the lab for another round of surgery.
Your girlfriend now exists in triplicate? Don't stretch yourself too thin. Handling one woman's hard enough. But 3 at a time?
I'll manage somehow.
О, у меня елки нет. Я видела про елку, у меня нет елки.
How's the grog around here?
This is peppermint tea.
Yeah, right. Tell me another one. Pirates drink grog. Everybody knows that.
But I'm not.
Но я...
Listen, I talked to Doc. He says your skewed perception may be an indication of a serious head injury.
And the scar next to your eye may be an indication of an exciting sea battle. Har!
Seriously. Did you ever fall on your head? I mean, between the 2 times since we've met.
Anchors away! Hoist the sails! Avast ye landlubbers! Yo ho 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 ho!
Oh,
Yo,
well,
ho, ho, ho,
none of my
ho,
business.
ho, ho.
Just as long as you don't forget to pay me for the passage.
Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum! Arr! See you later.
Don't get lost.
Whew. Despite my mighty strength, I'm not gonna get anywhere without tools. The flap is screwed down.
У меня есть, кстати. Screw down. У нас места нет, типа, куда ставить.
The dead pigeon tango.
Hey, hands off!
Oh yeah? What are you gonna do? Stamp your feet and steal my firstborn child?
I wouldn't talk so big if I were you. I'm at the right height to prevent your firstborn child from ever being conceived.
Yeah, I have to go. I get a pain in the neck when I look down for too long. Hi.
Ah, a new customer. Welcome to Gulliver's Gully. I'm Gulliver. If you need to use the bathroom, let me know. Then I'll give you the key, the flashlight, and the wolf repellent. We assume no liability for damages caused by the peanuts on the counter. So, what can I do for you?
Gulliver's Gully doesn't sound terribly inviting.
My customers aren't used to being invited anywhere. Who would want to invite thieves and smugglers? Or people with infectious mouth diseases? Now, if you're looking for an inviting ambience, you'd better go uptown, kid.
I've got a few questions regarding your regulars.
Spit 'em out.
What kind of people usually hang out here?
Well, riffraff and rabble, you know, thieves, cutthroats, but the good kind.
Well, it's pretty empty at the moment.
Always is this time of day. Besides your people, only Nod is here now. He's with unorganized crime. I think he's here now because his brother Wink took over the first third of the preliminary 5 o'clock shift today. But as you can imagine, unorganized crime schedules are a little obscure. And then there's Garliff. He comes here to play.
So what does he play?
Rock, paper, scissors.
Seriously? Your dangerous rabble plays rock, paper, scissors?
It may not sound like a game for tough men, but the stakes are high. And they play with loaded fingers.
Don't you ever run into problems with the organon? To me, it looks like everyone here is doing whatever they want.
That's right. The authorities leave us alone here. Portofisco is far away, and the magnetic train route runs along the coast. That's how the floating black market was formed in the first place. We're always in places where the organon doesn't look.
And if I told you that it won't stay that way for long?
Then I would tell you to go join Janosch and his resistance windbags. Only an idiot would believe in that conspiracy crap.
Do you know Captain Bozo?
Sure. He drops anchor here on a regular basis. I think he's got something going on with the owner of the weapons store in Little Venice. She won't break your heart. She'll perforate it with a repeating laser.
And Bozo has a thing going with that fury? I can hardly imagine how that would work out. Go on, tell me about Bozo's girlfriend again.
I think he's got something going on with the owner of the weapons store in Little Venice. She won't break your heart. She'll perforate it with a repeat.
And Bozo has... I can hardly What can you tell me about unorganized crime?
I wouldn't mess with them if I were you. They're dangerous and unpredictable. If you want to know more, go ahead and ask Nod over there.
You mentioned an underground movement. What's up with that?
Well, calling it an underground movement might be somewhat exaggerated. Garliff and his friends, Janosch and Liebold, hold regular meetings in Janosch's mother's basement.
That's gotta be a joke.
It is. And the punchline is Janosch, their leader. He thinks he's some sort of freedom fighter.
That's it for now.
Yep.
It's pretty dark in here.
That's a good thing. Most of my regulars aren't a pretty sight. But if you think this is dark, just wait until the generator breaks down again.
Does that happen often?
Unfortunately, yeah. It's the salty air. Almost the same effect as sugar in the tank. Odd, isn't it?
A drink, please.
Have you got any money?
Well,
I thought so. I mean, just look at you.
Why does everybody always say that?
Come back when you've got money. Transients don't get a tab here.
A drink for the lady, please.
No, thanks. Even if I could bring myself to drink from these filthy glasses.
No comment.
I would never allow the likes of you to buy me a drink.
And what if I were the last man in existence?
What do you mean, were?
Ты мужчина?
What else is there to see in the floating black market?
Don't tell me you're a tourist. In that case, you'd better go uptown, assuming they let you in. Downtown is reserved for smugglers, fences, gamblers, and pirates. For a special thrill, I recommend watching the platypus pataka in the market arena. However, fighting only takes place when two squabblers are going after each other.
Can't the jukebox play a different song for a change?
What do you mean? It plays a different song all the time.
Are you sure? It does sound pretty familiar, you know.
Leave my jukebox alone. Nothing but classics in the playlist. My favorite is the mating song of the junk crabs, but only when the door's closed. I have enough complaints about crab bites as it is.
I need to use the bathroom.
Then you should sign this waiver first.
A waiver? I hereby confirm that I am not entitled to seek damages against Gulliver, Gulliver's Gully, or Splash Me Toilet Outfitters in the case of blah 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 blah, hair loss, chemical burns to the nasal mucous membranes, blah 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 blah, spider bites, rat bites, wolf bites, blah 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 blah, leprosy, psoriasis, or any kind of curse inflicted by indigenous tribes? Who would sign this nonsense?
Well, the owner of the drugstore, for one.
Is he suicidal?
No. Blind. Using this bathroom is also a popular test of courage. I mean, popular with those who are named in the will. Garliff up there currently has a bet going on with his buddy, Lebone. But, I don't think he's gonna do it. He's still got plans.
Yeah, well, I have a plan, too. I'm planning not to act like a coward. Hand me that pen.
You don't have to do this. You know that, right?
I've never done things I had to do.
Well then, good luck. When your urge to go becomes stronger than your sense of self-preservation, you can ask Garliff for the key.
I'll do that. See you later.
Come back when you're serious about buying a drink.
All right, Rufus. This is a routine situation for a ladies' man like yourself. Easy peasy. No reason at all to be nervous. You are eloquent and witty, very handsome, and your hair smells of solvent. Now, for the right facial expression.
Мыслитель, наверное, с ней.
Here it comes. Check. Charm cannons at full blast. And now, to come up with the best possible line. Oh, that's it. A classic. Take a deep breath, and then... Here I go.
Что с тобой, Руфус?
Oh, heavens, it's you again. You never give up, do you?
So, this is where you've been hanging out.
Believe me, I would much rather be on the West Promenade by the rotating gardens. At this time of year, Morris serves the best soyacino in all of Elysium. Instead, I'm sitting in this hole in the ground drinking... What is this, anyway?
Camel drool, what else?
Camel drool.
No, wait, the camel drool's still under the counter. What you got there is the tincture for my nail infection.
Ah! Does that mean you bathed your filthy nails in this?
Yeah, but go ahead and drink it. Apparently it only works on fingernails.
And this is where my mechanisms of repression should be kicking in. Ah! Here they are.
Are you mad at me for some reason?
Whatever makes you think that? You kidnapped me, caused me a bad head injury.
That's not the way I remember it.
You appear to be suffering from a perception disorder.
You mean, in reality, you're not sexy at all?
Just stay away from me. Understood?
You have to come with me and see Doc.
What for? So you can demolish my head even further?
Ah, really turned your head, did I?
Turning heads and demolishing them are two different things.
With Tony's tortoise, they weren't.
Listen, Rufus, I am dirty, my hair is a mess, and my head feels like someone sliced through my skull with a circular saw.
Yes, but there's no proof.
And to top it all off, I'm starving. So, you had better stay away from me.
Hey, if you're hungry, I've got a leftover bowl of peanuts from our last mud cake festival.
Ooh, yuck! It's growing hair. I bet this little bowl contains more killer bacteria than a biological warfare lab.
Nah, we're all out of killer bacteria. These are influenza viruses.
You must come with me. Something went wrong with the surgery.
What do you mean something went wrong?
Well, you know the fairy tale about the 3 bears? It was pretty much like that, just that there were no bears. And that your mind was, split 3 ways during botched brain surgery, that's all.
What?
No, don't panic, I'll fix everything. What do I have to do to make you come along?
First of all, you should look up the meaning of the word no.
Yeah, all right, let's assume I just did that. What would I have to do next? Could I interest you in a romantic dinner?
A dinner invitation? Really? Huh. Maybe there is a spark of gallantry left under that filthy coat of yours.
Dinner first. You can go looking for my gallantry later.
Which restaurant did you have in mind? And is it clean?
A restaurant? I was thinking of, an extra serving of peanuts. I mean, they're free, aren't they?
Yeah, if you don't count the doctor's bill.
Ah, great.
It sounded too good to be true. Just forget it.
Hey, baby.
There he goes again.
Here's looking at you, kid.
Why? Do you have a sty or something?
Now that you mention it, I've actually got a little eye infection.
Ugh, keep your distance, okay?
What's a nice girl like you doing in a place like this?
Good question. What am I doing here? Oh, I remember. You dropped me from the escape pod.
Saved you, dropped you. Doesn't all that depend on the point of view?
Only if you're a short-sighted idiot.
Luckily, that's easy to verify. Hey, Bozo, did I rescue Goal?
No idea. I gave up trying to understand what you were doing a long time ago.
You see? Bozo thinks I'm cool, too. I give up.
I'm afraid I...
Wait here.
Is that a problem?
Of course.
Good. That...
Тогда попробуем поменять личность. Как это делается?
The cartridge fits. Now the remote just has to work. Thanks to my charm, the rest will be child's play.
Зеленый или синий попробуем? Зеленый, синий, синий, зеленый. 2 таблетки. Понятно. Ну, тогда я буду... Давай зеленого. Синий я уже нажал. Ай.
Huh?
Windows.
Where am I?
Don't you know? You haven't had that much to drink. This is still Gulliver's Gully, the darkest dive in the floating black market.
Floating black market? Not on Deponia.
Where else?
Rufus, I'll wring his neck.
Everything okay?
Just give me some of your strongest. As long as I'm here, I may as well rot my brain.
One rust-red brain death coming right up.
Она какая-то...
She's cool.
Злая.
She's right for me.
You again. What do you want?
So, this is where you've been hanging out.
So what? Do I have to ask your leave every time I want to go somewhere?
Yes, that would be helpful.
Dream on, wimp. I don't even know myself how I got here. But since I'm here now anyway, I might as well explore my surroundings. And by surroundings, I mean this drink.
Hey, you can't do that.
Calm down. It's all on Rufus today.
But that was my lighter fluid.
Yeah, that's how it tasted. Hit me with another.
You have to come with me and see Doc.
I must? I don't think so.
But your health is at stake.
Don't worry, I'm feeling just great.
But if you don't come...
Then what? Will I get bruises? Will my shoulder be dislocated? Will I get a nosebleed?
No, not that.
But you will if you keep bothering me like that.
Yeah, well, bother.
Rufus.
What?
A little friendly advice. Never provoke a woman with a temper. Believe me, I once knew a woman who...
You stay out of this.
You two do what you want then.
Where were we?
I think I was about to brain you with this bar stool.
Ah, yes, great. Then let's proceed.
Hey, no fighting in my bar, you hear?
Yeah.
Они похожи с Руфусом.
You must come with me. Something went wrong with the surgery.
So what? That goes for your birth as well. Do you hear me complaining?
Will you listen now? Your implant was damaged when...
Meh, you're boring me.
Please, Goal, you must come with me.
Make me if you can. I'd love to see how you propose to do that, with no arms and all.
I do have arms.
Oh, those are arms? I thought you had dropped some spaghetti on your shirt.
Take a good look at them, because you won't see much of them when I spank your behind.
Rufus. I don't think that's a very bright idea.
If only I had a zloty for every time I've heard that sentence, then maybe I could finally afford the kneecap replacement that people keep telling me I need.
I just mean, you gotta be careful with temperamental ladies.
Or the steel plate to cover my skull fracture.
Are you even listening to me?
Or the tympanic membrane transplant.
I give up.
What do I have to do to make you come along?
You could sing the Dumb Bum song for me.
Ha! That's a piece of cake.
Here comes the dum bum, the dum bum, the dum bum, the dum bum, the dopey dim, dopey dim, dopey dim, dopey dim, dum bum. Oh yeah.
Hey, wait a minute.
Oh man, you're cracking me up.
I told you that wouldn't work. But since you refuse to listen to me...
If I listen to you, will you sing me the Dum Bum song?
I don't know. How'd the lyrics go again?
It's quite simple.
Here comes the dum bum, the dum bum, the dum bum, the dum bum, the dopey dim, dopey dim, dopey dim, dopey dim, dum bum. Oh yeah.
Dang! We have to keep the organon from blowing up Deponia.
No worries. I'm going to take care of the organon myself.
Really? And just how are you planning to do that?
I'll just whoop their butts if they dare to cross me.
Damn! Why didn't I think of that? Aren't you even wondering how you got here?
Not really. You're in the vicinity. That should suffice as an explanation.
Well, I'm always good for a surprise.
You are basically the human equivalent of spontaneous self-combustion.
Wow, thanks.
Damn, that came across much too nicely.
Вообще-то это не был.
Hey, baby.
Are you trying to hit on me? Save your breath, wimp.
Hey, you got me all wrong. I can wrap you around my pinky in my sleep.
You'd better beware, or I'll wrap something around your throat in your sleep.
See? I haven't even started, and you're already fantasizing about you and me in bed together.
Боже.
You're actually pretty cool. We're a fine match.
Ha! Dream on, wimp.
Your mouth is saying no, but your eyes are
говорят
saying
да.
yes.
Would you like to hear what my fist is saying?
No, maybe not right now. Did it hurt when you fell from heaven?
Yes, damn it.
Yeah, right. Probably did, huh? Here's looking at you, kid.
Who are you calling a kid, you pipsqueak?
Oh, yeah? Who are you calling a pipsqueak, you beanpole?
Oh yeah? Who are you calling a beanpole, you rat?
Yeah? Oh, yeah? Well, who are you calling a rat? You...
Hey! No fighting in my bar, you hear?
What's a nice girl like you doing in a place like this?
Right now, I'm trying not to fall asleep on account of your boring lines.
Let me know when I should take you to bed.
Yet another dud. Try your macho bullshit on someone else.
Ah, would that make you jealous?
Get lost now.
I'll find a way.
As weak as your head.
As weak? Wait here, I'll be right.
No threat.
Ну, а теперь сейчас увидим голубую. Леди Гол. А здесь?
What? How did I wind up here?
Most people ask that, but very few of them really want to hear the answer.
You're funny.
Ты забавный.
Oh, it's you! How nice!
So, this is where you've been hanging out.
Have I? That's crazy. I can't even remember how I got here.
It doesn't really matter how you got here. What's more important, I know how you can leave here.
Oh, in a dirigible! Please, please tell me it's a dirigible!
Скажи, что это
No,
дирижабль.
not in a dirigible.
Oh.
Maybe later.
Yippee!
Скажи, что это дирижабль. Это чисто я. Вот сейчас. Вот. Это дирижабль. Скажи, что это дирижабль. И все.
You have to come with me and see Doc.
Oh my gosh. Am I sick then?
No, you...
Oh dear. I can feel it now. I think I'm running a fever.
No, you're not sick.
My fever. Look and tell me if my uvula is swollen.
Will you listen to me? You're not sick.
Oh, what a relief. And here I was thinking I had to see Doc.
But you do have to see Doc.
Oh my gosh. Am I sick then?
This is going to be one of those days. Won't you please just come along?
Where?
Well, to Doc.
Who's Doc?
Say, did you fall and hit your head?
I don't know. Did I?
Yeah, actually, yes, I think so. Can't you remember anything?
Well, yes. You are...
Руди.
Rudy.
Rufus.
Oh, this is exhausting. My head feels as if a burning saw blade hit me in the temple.
You obviously can't remember anything at all. That makes it even more important for you to go see Doc.
You're probably right. You are such a good friend, Rudy.
Ты настоящий друг,
Sure.
Руди.
So, are you coming? There's no time to lose. We need to prevent the Organon from blowing up Deponia.
Wait, did I hear that right? You're planning to stop the Organon? Don't tell me you're with those resistance fruitcakes.
Resistance? What are you talking about?
What do you think? Janosch and his people. Who else?
Janosch?
I told him 1,000 times that I won't have any conspiratorial meetings in my bar. First, they're all death to the Organon. And then I end up having to scrape peanut chips out of the jukebox.
Did you hear that, Rufus? A real resistance movement.
I heard it. How terribly exciting. But the really important thing is that we're both headed to Doc now. We're gonna fix your brain, and...
We can't do that now. We need to join the resistance.
Yes. What?
Вот чего она хочет. Первая хочет хороший ужин, романтическое свидание. Это хочет сопротивление. А вторая, она, наверное, хочет приключений или типа того, если она такая же, как Рufus.
What do I have to do to make you come along?
I don't know. Can you do magic?
Of course. I'm really good at making objects disappear.
Ooh! Oh, too bad we haven't got time for that. We need to join the resistance, just like Janosch.
Oh, is this really necessary?
Oh, please.
Oh, all right. But then we'll go see Doc.
Of course. A true resistance fighter will go anywhere.
Could I interest you in a romantic dinner?
Oh, that's so sweet of you, Rufus. But I just finished eating all the chocolate chips from that little bowl on the counter.
Chocolate chips? Hey, we don't have any chocolate chips. And where the heck did all those moles go that I just peeled myself?
They can't be gone. Nobody would steal such a thing.
Yanosh. What's up with that Yanosh?
That's what I would like to know.
No, that was a rhetorical question. Yanosh is the leader of the resistance. You keep raving about him.
Really? He must be quite a daredevil.
Oh, good grief. Hey, baby.
Are you talking to me?
Did it hurt when you fell from heaven?
Actually, it did.
Oh. Uh-huh. Here's looking at you, kid.
Huh? Did one of your contact lenses slip? It's so dimly lit in here, I can't really see a thing.
Never mind. What's a nice girl like you doing in a place like this?
I'm naming the bugs on the counter. This is Ronnie, and this is Donnie, and this is Princess Lamefoot.
Why is Princess Lamefoot limping?
She's unhappy because she's feeling lonely. What are you doing?
Now Ronnie is Prince Lamefoot.
Oh, how cute! I didn't know you were an animal lover.
Yes, quite. I give up.
What are you giving?
No, it's...
Сейчас договорю.
Wait here.
Yay!
Прям сильно тише? Вот так общую тогда громко сделаю. Получается, у нас
I wish I'd had one of these for Tony.
У нас есть Задира Гол, Леди Гол и Дурочка Гол, получается. Сахарница. Понятненько. Так, пошли на выход. Если мы туда засыпем сахар, он отключится, по идее.
Wish I could remember. Is sugar in the... No, there's only one way to find out.
Пипец двигателя.
Ah, right. Thought so. It's really dark here, but not so dark that I'll have to use after all.
Нам надо будет заменить вот это вот танго.
Ouch! Oh, ha! Oh!
Ah!
Nothing.
Больно.
And now... Ha! Got it!
Спижено.
Oh, sole mio.
Яйцо.
I never touch.
Я никогда не возьму то, что было в заднице у кого-то.
Yoo-hoo!
Prévu?
Aren't you a bit of an expert when it comes to romance?
Oh, amore, si. What do you want to know, eh?
Okay, there's this temperamental, athletic woman.
You need to say it no more. You is innamorata di una bella signora con temperamento. So you must show her you is un spavaldo, a daredevil. See? You must become a stingante insecto. You must...
Act like a prick?
No, a polka and a prod.
Метод проб и ошибок.
So, there's this shy woman, a little naive.
You need to say it no more. You is innamorata di una bella bambina timida. So you must be formidable. Impressionar her bambinas timidas. Want aventuras con uomos criminale.
You mean she'd fall for a bad guy?
No, a polka and a prod.
Now, there's this very elegant, classy woman, a lady of breeding.
You need to say it no more. You is innamorata di una donna aristocratica. So you must be un cavaliero romantico. This calls for uno appuntamento, a night to remember. You must ride with her in the gondola romantica con canzone mio. La 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 la, la 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 lu.
Yeah, stop, stop! I'll find something else.
Cretino.
I don't need...
Cantar non noche.
Yeah, same to you. What is that sheet music?
La musica si fa volare. È una canzone molto romantica. La 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 la.
Calzone.
Prego.
Can't you sing something else for a change?
Con piacere, ma sfortunatamente, but it's too bad. I have just uno singolo spartito, only one musica scitta, comprende?
Some of it. Do you really have to keep rowing through the canals and singing?
Cantare, ma sì. I needed to drive off the how do you say?
Boredom?
Razzo.
Ah, well, now that makes sense. Cool gondola.
Sì, sì. Il cabrio molto confortable con tutto extra speciale.
With all the extras? What extras?
Airbag?
I don't mean to worry you, but the Organon is planning to blow up Deponia.
No apprensione. Don't worry. Con una bella canzone on your lips, all is gonna be bene in the end.
Nothing's gonna be bene. The whole planet is gonna go kablooey.
So I will sing Fina Laura. La 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 la.
Oh, brother. I hope they hurry up with their explosion.
Сегодня.
Arrivederci.
Huh? What's that mean?
Oh, nothing. Why don't you play something else for a change? Here. The Dead Pigeon Tango.
It's not so romantico, but va bene. I will do my best.
Which isn't much.
Stronzo! Is you matto! Making a poof with my new sacco di aria! Now I must go to il tocco to get a replacement!
That was funny. The Dead Pigeon Tango.
Зачем я его отсюда выгнала? Ну, понятно. Да, сегодня я начала, поэтому...
These foreign models are just pieces of junk. Something's always breaking down.
Но я, наверное, сегодня недолго, потому что я подвымотана еще. Я дико хочу сегодня спать, поэтому я не особо болтливая, не особо такая-то энергичная, как обычно.
I don't want that. That's really small bait. Nothing like my epic whale bait made from phosphorescent anchovies. A boring guy with an Yoo-hoo!
Scram! You're scaring the fish!
But...
Shoot!
Ведро. Я стараюсь, типа, я просто именно накопившаяся усталость, я просто отсыпаюсь.
I am very sorry, sir, but the Golden Dragon of Invisibility is not a floor model.
I didn't even touch it. I just wanted to stretch my fingers and... All right, all right.
Выпрямитель бананов.
Goal and I definitely need something like this for our villa in Elysium. We could put it in our bedroom, for example. Yeah, then I could shred in bed.
Shred in bed.
I would really like to try out this shredder, but not with my own stuff. What a pity things automatically belong to me as soon as I take them. But that's the law. I'd rather not let these peanuts get... Not that I'm afraid of germs in general, but these are wearing stocking masks. I can transport... I like the...
Видимо, эта херня его поймала.
Go, go, Rufus Rubber Arm! That always worked before.
Welcome to You are being... How may...
What kind of things do you sell here?
At Gilligan's Gadget Garden, we offer the most amazing equipment in all of Deponia. Go ahead and browse at your leisure. You are welcome to try out a few gadgets. But please remember to put back the merchandise before you leave the shop.
But of course. What do you take me for?
My CPU has calculated an 86% probability of an imminent attempt at shoplifting.
What? Now that's outrageous. Based on what?
Based on several factors. The way you are dressed, for example.
Are you a robot?
The gadgeteer constructed me so I could help him run the shop.
Smart move. Where is he now?
This information is irrelevant. I am completely autonomous.
I see. Why is the pedestal over there empty?
It is not empty. What you cannot see there is the Golden Dragon of Invisibility, the most powerful gadget on Deponia.
Golden Dragon of Invisibility?
It may be hard to believe, but it is really there. A beautiful object, lavishly ornamented. And its powers are beyond imagination. But touching it is absolutely prohibited.
I think I can only just hold myself back.
Very much appreciated.
I'll just be on...
Please come.
Playing the lottery has nothing to do with luck. All you need is an infallible system. Huh, the Lotto-Mat doesn't seem to understand my system.
An excellent choice. Please do not forget to return the merch. Excuse me, but I would like to point out to you that the modification
Oh yeah? And
Did you not read the sign at the entrance?
Nah, I thought I'd wait until the audiobook is out.
То есть, получается, я могу брать предметы, использовать антигравитационные носки, очки, ладно. Я ничего не брала. Так, пошли по карте.
Oops. Why does that always happen to me with antennas?
Почему с антеннами у меня всегда так выходит? То есть мы сейчас вот в центре, вот в этом. А нет, вот здесь. Oh, hey.
I feel like I'm being watched.
Oh, hey. Oh, hey. Oh, hey. Oh, hey.
Aw, no. I can't while someone's watching. I feel like I'm being watched.
Опа!
Hey, you! Why are you
What?
sneaking around here?
Do you mean me?
Of course I mean you. Or do you have an invisible buddy with you?
Ha! If I had a buddy with me, he wouldn't be half as invisible as I am, because I move as inconspicuously as a
Как
ninja.
ниндзя.
Ah, no way. The way you stomp around, I would notice you even if you were hidden using the golden dragon of invisibility from Gilligan's Gadget Shop.
Ha! A real ninja doesn't need gadgets. I can dissolve into thin air with my secret stealth powers anytime.
Then please do that. I don't want to see you around here again. Understand?
Надо чем-то это закрасить или заделать. Пошли дальше изучать город. Здесь, в принципе, только с подлодкой взаимодействовать. Это... Где заедешь туда? Это в гавань, а вот здесь мы не были. Опа, а это, кажется, оружейная, да? Это оружейная, в которой живет бывшая этого бородатенького. Ну что, зайдем? Постучимся.
What is it this time? I told you, I don't lend stuff to no one. So don't complain when you get a cup of cyanide instead of milk. What the? Who are you?
I would like a knife.
In your gut or in your eye? You can have both.
What have you got on offer?
My specialty today is cuts and stab wounds for obnoxious visitors.
Holy crap on a cracker. Do you think that's the smartest way to treat a potential customer?
You? A potential customer? Ha! Just look at you! You should be glad I haven't shot you yet, with the emphasis on yet.
I think I lost my way.
Yeah, I think so too. But I've got good news for you. It's not gonna happen anymore in the future.
Because then I'll know my way around?
Because you won't be able to walk, that's why.
Somehow you remind me of my girlfriend. At least one particular third of her.
Is she that fat?
No, I was talking about the temperamental part of her.
Fat and cranky then.
Do you know Captain Bozo?
Captain? Ha! Does it make you a captain these days if you only just manage to keep a rusty junk trawler afloat? The only captain I know is Captain Seagull up in Bellevue. But I'll take Bozo any day over that puffed up imbecile.
So, you know him?
I'm currently wearing his underwear, if you really must know.
I guess I'll be on my way then.
Yeah, don't even think about bugging me again.
Какая она прям с характером.
Great, now the pipe's closed. But it didn't do me any good. I'd better leave it open. And keep it in the back of my mind, just in case.
Розовая труба. Сейчас, секундочку. Буквально. Эть. Так, я вернулся. Извините, надо было минутку замьютиться. Так, я вот думаю. Думаю. Нам остановиться, наверное, пока на этом. Потому что что-то я немножко овощной. Сегодня сколько? 2 часа. 2 часа, думаю, нормально. Я пока еще просто не оклемалась ни после Нового года, ни после того, как просто... Просто вот побыла. Успела хоть под конец. Мы еще вон там не были. У ворот сейчас побудем. Откроем все локации. Просто типа одна локация.
Great. Hey, hello? What do you mean, bleh, the nerve?
Ему не нравится запах наш. Тут лимон есть. Яйцо. И карта. Понятно, то есть от нас должно вкусно пахнуть.
I've never seen such a snooty door sensor.
Какой-то мега престижный район. Ладно, мы хотя бы знаем теперь, что там. Бельвью. Ну что ж, наверное, на этом Депония все сегодня. Я немножко подустал. Вернее, как. Я еще со вчера особо не оклемалась. Ну, достаточно интересно. Сделаем сейв. На всякий. И как бы... Раз, два и... Устроим флексы кота. Кот флексит. Вообще замечательно. Да, вот и изучили, подошли и все. Вот. Ну, бывает, Лев, под конец так под конец. Ничего такого. Я флексим под кота. Вон он. Флексящий кот. Я тогда пойду. Дай 3 минутки пофлексить. Чисто флексим, ладно. Туру-туру. Можно поболтать? Да, флекс. Флексящий булка-кот вообще. Это вершина, апогей всего. Вы знали это? Вы знали это? Я вот нет. Потому что только сейчас это придумала. Рырь! Рырь! Спасибо.
Рырь с Новым годом.
Да, новогодний рырь. Всем новогодний рырь. Вот. Ой. Пипец эгоизм. Ну, извините, я тоже спать хочу. Я просто подутомилась за этот период немножко. Поэтому Поэтому я понемногу отсыпаюсь, прихожу в себя за год упорной работы. Причем полгода из которых это работа на 2 работах. Вот. Да, я сейчас еще немножечко посижу. Я именно что за компьютером немножко устала сидеть. Сегодня что-то у меня вот такое вот настроение. Я за компьютером сегодня особо не сижу. Я больше там в YouTube залипаю, просто разговариваю и так далее. То есть сегодня я не сидячая еще. Может, из-за того, что вчера я отдыхала и немного выпила. Может, из-за того, что просто, в принципе, из-за постоянной работы за компьютером я устала. даже не знаю. Сейчас по чуть-чуть приведу себя в себя. Буду прежней гиперактивной миской. А после 12-го так вообще миской со вкусным кофе. Это вообще просто верх блаженства. Вот. Пока что я миска просто со вкусным чаем. Вот. Как-то так. Извините, что вот так вот выходит, что... Что? 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 На днях по чуть-чуть начнется работа у меня. Кофе с амаретто. Не, амаретто у меня нет, у меня только вискарик. В холодильнике. Маленькая пол-литровая бутылка, которую я там, насколько, на треть вчера осушила. Самотеррасу. Неплохая шуточка. Да типа у меня же +2, а сейчас уже 12, я что-то это... После того, как посидела почти... До скольки? До 4 утра? Своих... Бойлерная с кофе. Хороший каламбур, оценила. Вот. Ну так вот, после того, как я вчера просидела до 4 утра, я что-то вообще... Амаретто без алкоголя? Ну, понятно. Нет, просто, типа, у меня нет амаретто. Надо будет посмотреть. Может быть, со временем возьму себе. Я сейчас пока только особо устраиваюсь. Полгода на новом месте всего. То это докупаешь, то докупаешь и так далее, и так далее. И постоянно вот эти вот все расходы, постоянно что-то куда-то. И сложновато мне пока еще. Я, в принципе, первый раз за свою жизнь переехала, и вот. Пока привыкаюсь, обживаюсь до сих пор. Как-то так. Но здесь я могу сказать, что мне здесь уютно. И город, пусть маленький, но очень красивый. И, в принципе, район, в котором я сейчас живу, пусть и на отшибе, но очень такой спальный. Ты с 25-го пьешь, вот тебе сложновато. Ну да, это да. У меня работы было дофига до Нового года. А в какую уж пить? Тут 31-го-то еле наберешься возможности отдохнуть. А завтра второе. У меня работа со 2-го уже. Вот. Что у меня завтра? Насчет One Piece не знаю. Надо посмотреть, с какого он там выходит. Ну, One Piece, Боруто. О, у тебя днюха 25-го. Ну, не плакай. Целых 6 дней отдыха зато моральных. Все же хорошо. Сейчас пойдем вот по этому списку. Так, это на неделю на перерыв, это на неделю на перерыв, только вечером. Плюс пара сериалов. Ну, завтра стрим будет. One Piece еще идет. Причем как идет? Сейчас вышло типа рекап арки там 1005 серия, по идее, должна была быть. 6. Ну, если ты сегодня еще, то 7 получается. А One Piece, да, идет тут типа... Максимум день. Понятно. Ну, кто знает просто. Так что я с завтрашнего дня уже работаю, но типа работа у меня будет в основном дневная. Вечерняя одна, и вот после этого я уже приду к вам и продолжим проходить Депонию. А потом уже ближе к... Ну, One Piece очень много. Ему уже куча лет. Куча филлеров. В 36 годиков уже не мелочимся. Ну, важен не возраст, а то, насколько ты себя чувствуешь. Вот что я могу сказать. Я за возраст вообще, в принципе, возраст это и не приговор, и ничего такого. Возраст это просто цифра. Сегодня лет на 60, а завтра на 18. Вот. Так что, как по мне, типа, возраст это правда никакой не приговор, ничего такого. Типа, то, насколько ты себя чувствуешь, то, с кем ты общаешься, уже определяет тебя, в принципе, как человека. Вот и все. Возраст, ну, отчасти может быть, может нет, тут спорненько. Я своих лет не чувствую. Мне в душе 15. Я весела и я миска. Вот и все. Да, время летит. Единственное, что время летит быстрее. Разве что только. Ты его просто перестаешь замечать. А потом день за два, два за три и оно пролетает. Но все равно в этом нет ничего плохого. Если наслаждаться каждым днем, то это же чудесно. Даже и пусть они и скоротечны. Ладно, котятки мои, булочки мои, я пошел отдыхать. Всех обнял, приподнял. И мое обычное. Спасибо всем тем, кто пришел с самого начала. Спасибо всем тем, кто пришел под конец. И большое спасибо всем тем, кто был все это время. Я вас обожаю, булочки мои. Вы такие классные. Я не говорю прощайте, я не говорю до свидания, а я говорю вам вжух. Завтра будет стрим. Я ушел. Спокойной ночи.